Hello friends, in this video I shall take up a very interesting concept in mathematics, and this concept is called Hardy-Ramanujan number. Yes, there is a number which is called Hardy-Ramanujan number. Now what is that number? There's a long story behind this number, and you can search on the internet and read that story. I shall deal with the properties of that number, and only the basics which I'm going to tell you about that number is that it was coined by two famous mathematicians. One is the British mathematician G.H. Hardy, and the other one is the Indian genius Srinivas Ramanujan. So these are the two people, two famous mathematicians who coined this term, that is the Hardy-Ramanujan number, and this number is actually the number 1729. Now they tried to find out what is so particular about 1729, to which G.H. Hardy was of the view that it's a boring number, and Ramanujan came up with some startling facts and telling him what is important and what is so special about this 1729 number. So I'll take up the properties of 1729 number. Very interesting, and everybody should know this. Why? Because this number, this can be asked in competitions also, especially involving the mathematical portion wherein quantitative aptitude questions are asked. So let's see the first property of 1729, that is the Hardy-Ramanujan number. Now this number is actually the smallest natural number which can be expressed as sum of cubes of two numbers in two different ways. See, actually 1729 is 1 plus 1728. 1 is 1 cube, and if you know 1728, it is 12 cube. So 1729 can be expressed as 1 cube plus 2 cube, that is sum of cubes of two natural numbers. And similarly, the same number 1729 can also be written as 1000 plus 729, and here you all know that 1000 is the cube of 10 and 729 is the cube of 9. It will be very difficult for you to find out any other number which can be expressed as sum of cubes of two numbers in two different ways. So this is the first particularly unique property of this number 1729, due to which it is called the Hardy-Ramanujan number, and Ramanujan was the first one to find out this smallest natural number which can be expressed as the sum of cubes of two numbers in two different ways. Very interesting, right? But there are so many properties associated with this number. Let me take you to this world of this amazing facts about 1729. Now, if you allow negative numbers, if negative numbers are allowed, then the smallest number now becomes a two-digit number, and that is 91. And how 91 can be expressed as sum of cubes of two numbers? Obviously now we are allowing negative numbers. So 91 can be expressed as 1 is 4 cube plus 3 cube. So this is 64 plus 27, which is 91. And the other method is 6 cube, which is 216, and we subtract 125 from this, so minus 5 cube. Now this is 216 minus 125, which is again 91. So now this is expressed as sum of cubes of two integers. this is not natural numbers. So if you have positive numbers, then these are the two ways, and smallest number is 1729, which is the HR number. And if negative numbers are allowed, then smallest number changes, and this smallest number is 91, which can be expressed as 4 cube plus 3 cube and 6 cube plus minus 5 cube. Some more facts. See, 1729, this number is divisible by sum of its digits. Sum of its digits. You can see 1 plus 7 plus 2 plus 9. This is 9 plus 1, 10, and 9, 19. 19 divides 1729 exactly. Try to find another 4-digit number which is divisible by sum of its digits. I am sure this is going to take a lot of time for you to find the second number which follows this property. Now, another very unique property of this number 1729 is that it can be expressed in the form of a square plus ab plus b square. Now 1729, I am talking about 1729, I will write it here itself. 1729 can be expressed in the form of a square plus ab plus b square in 4 different ways. Now if you start finding numbers a and b which satisfy this and give you a number 1729, then I think even finding a single pair of numbers will be very difficult. But people are there, in the world, famous mathematicians who have found out these kind of startling facts. Let me tell you all the 4 pairs which, on substituting in a square plus ab plus b square, will give you 1729. Now the first pair is 25 and 23. Now just put a is equal to 25 and b is equal to 23 and solve this. You will get 1729 as the simplified number. Another pair, 32 and 15. Put a equal to 32 and b equal to 15. You are going to get 1729 again. Then the next pair is 37 and 8. Again the same thing applies here also. And finally we have 40 and 3. You can check this very easily. 1600, then 120, and then 9. 1600 and 120 is 1720 plus 9 is 1729. So these are the 4 pairs of numbers which will satisfy this and give you the result 1729. Now see how many different properties are associated with this number 1729. Now likewise, you have another important property, a very interesting one, and perhaps the most important property which I am going to tell you regarding 1729. Now see, if you add the digits 1 plus 7 plus 2 plus 9, this gives you 19. And what is the reverse of this number? Reverse of this number is 91. And now if you try and multiply 19 and 91, let's see, 91 and 19. Now I'm going to find the product. So this is 9 ones are 9, 9 nines are 81, 1 and 9. So you get 9, 2 and 1, 7. See the result? Again the result is 1729. Very interesting, right? Sum of digits is 19, and if you take the reversal, that is, if you do the reversal, that is, you take the numbers from the right number which is formed from the right hand side, that is 91, then multiply the two numbers, you get the same number 1728. This particular property, you can find it on the internet, but it is really very difficult to find another number which satisfies this property. That is, when you add all the digits of the number and then multiply the obtained number with its reverse number, then you should get the same number whose digits you have added. And finding another number will be very very difficult, but I'll tell you another number which satisfies this. Okay, I'll write it here. Now, sixth property. Another number which satisfies the same property which I have told you is 1458. Now just write 1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 8. How much is this? This is 8 plus 5, 13. 13 plus 4, 17 plus 1, 18. So this is 18. And try to multiply this by the reverse number. This is 81. 18 and 81, the product. So 81 and 18. 8 ones are 8, 64, 1 and 8. So you have 8, 5, 1, 4. Again the same number 1, 5, 1, 4, 5, 8 is obtained. Can you find a third number which satisfies this property? It will take you years to find that third number, and really difficult to find this. So all credit to the mathematicians who have worked so hard in giving us these startling facts about numbers, and which makes mathematics such an interesting subject. Now let's have the final thing, the seventh one. Now I've told you the numbers of 4 digits which follow this property. But if you take the single numbers like 1, obviously 1, the sum of digits is 1 itself and the reverse is 1 itself, so 1 into 1 is going to give you 1. And if you take another number of such kind, like you have 81, then 8 plus 1 is 9, and the reverse of 9 is 9 itself, and 9 into 9 will give you 81 itself. So finding a single digit number and a double digit number is easier than finding a 4 digit number. And 1729 is a number which satisfies so many properties, and hence all credit to Ramanujan, the famous mathematician and the genius India has produced for coining these terms and telling us how mathematics creates so much of curiosity and interest, and really there is so much recreational value of mathematics if you really take interest in this subject. So friends, this is all about Hardy-Ramanujan number 1729. I'm sure you can tell to your friends about the achievements Ramanujan has made, and obviously this will create a very good aptitude for mathematics among junior students as well. So if you like this video, do share it with your friends who are interested in mathematics, and do not forget to subscribe the channel for more such useful uploads to come in future.